What's up, guys? Wolfgang Z1000 here. I mentioned before that I would show you how I modified my Contour GPS. So here it is. It's like one of the first editions that I ever released. It's still 1080p though. A lot more streamlined than a GoPro in terms of head-on. Um, it mounts with those rails right there. One thing I don't like about it is the battery, or the power button is really clunky. You have to press it really, really hard. And this is difficult to do with one hand. The battery life on it is pretty good so far. It takes micro SD. It is the GPS model, so it gives a THM file every time I film, and I can go on Contour's site with that, and it'll do something with Google Maps, and it'll trace my route, my speed, elevation, average speed, stuff like that. So the mod that I did on this, it used to be, this was just solid, and there was a little tiny hole right there, and that was the microphone. And as everyone knows who motovlogs, you can't use stock mics because it just catches way too much wind, and you can't hear anything that anyone's saying. So what I did on Amazon.com, I ordered a 3.5 millimeter phone connection, just positive and negative. Nothing fancy. Like, it was like 99 cents. And I took this whole thing apart. There's a screw there, two screws there, a screw there, two screws there, and a screw in the back. And this whole thing comes apart. You can get to the circuit board and the internal chipset and all that. If you don't know about microelectronics, I wouldn't attempt it. Basically, I had to clip the positive red and negative black from the old microphone, and then solder the connection back together on this connection, on this 3.5 millimeter port, hookup, whatever you want to call it. So now I can plug my Olympus mono noise canceling microphone into there that I have inside my helmet, and it's routed all through my helmet, and it comes up right in front of my mouth, so it works out great. I still need to get some silicone in there and silicone it, waterproof it. If you do this, make sure you get the smallest connection you can get. This was the smallest I could find, and it was still tricky. I had to move some things around inside there to even get it to fit. But yeah, that's my mod. I'd take it apart, but I don't really want to take it apart again. So yeah, it works really nice. For how much I paid for it, I think I paid like $50 for the camera last year. I mean, the price tag was $350, but I know a guy who has a shop out in Arizona who wanted to get rid of them. They were the older models, and $50 a piece, so I bought one. But yeah, I think you can get them online for $100, but if you want a good budget, low profile camera, helmet camera, I'd go with one of these Contours.